This is Sportscentre.
Hey, Mr. Roberto, and the wait is finally over. As best on best Olympic men's hockey has finally returned, with Canada taking on Czechia this morning. Now, one of the questions coming into today was who would be between the pipes for Canada. And the answer to that was Jordan Binnington. A move some criticized, but hey, I remember what happened at the end of that Four Nations face-off final. Absolutely robbing Austin Matthews. And Canada looked absolutely locked in early on this one. Macklin Celebrini put Canada up 1-0 late in the first. And we're talking real late, just 6 seconds left in the period. And Celebrini made some history, becoming the youngest player to score for Team Canada in an Olympics that featured NHL players. Plus, you know, he's part of La Familia, so it's exciting to see. He's been a friend of Bardown from time, so it's just cool to see him shine. Then Canada really opened things up in the second, with Mark Stone scoring on a beautiful assist from Mitch Marner to make it 2-0 in the second. Let this be a reminder to Leafs Nation who turned on Mitch Marner that this is what he does. He's an incredible setup man, okay? Have you noticed your team struggling this year, yes or no? And then Bo Horvat added another to make it 3-0 heading into the third. Canada moves to 1-0 in the preliminary round, starting the Olympics off nice with a big win over Czechia. Canada takes it 5-0 the final as Jordan Binnington makes 26 saves and the shutout. Let's stick on the ice because Canada's women's team wrapped up their preliminary rounds today against Finland and won convincingly by a score of 5-0. It was a dominant performance, but especially impressive considering the Canadians were without captain again Marie Philip-Poulin, who's still out of the lineup after suffering a lower body injury against Czechia. But we may see her back in Canada's lineup soon, as according to head coach Troy Ryan, it sounds like she's progressing well. Regardless though, the Canadians got the job done even in her absence, and will now shift their focus to the quarterfinals, where they will play a pretty unfamiliar opponent in Germany. There really hasn't been too many matchups between these nations in women's international hockey, but they did face off a few years ago in the World Hockey Championship, with Canada putting up 7 goals in a blowout win. So will we see a repeat performance this time around in Milan? Only time will tell, but it's on to the quarterfinals for Canada. Let's stick with the Olympics because Canada was oh so close to their first gold at the Winter Olympics today. And it really was just that close, as Canadian Mikael Kingsbury tied with Australian Cooper Woods in moguls. But the Australian took the tiebreaker, meaning Kingsbury takes home the silver. He becomes the first freestyle skier in history to have 4 Olympic medals. He now has 3 silvers and a gold in his illustrious career. And the medals did not stop there, as Elliot Grondin took home the silver in men's snowboard cross. I do love the Olympics because it gives the young people this scope and this understanding of how cool it is to be an Olympic athlete, especially when you're a snowboarder. Holy smokes, are those guys ever cool. Okay, let's switch gears for a second, because yesterday I got to speak to a Canadian comedy icon in Dave Foley, who's part of a brand new series on Crave called Hockey Fanatics. We chatted about the show, our other favorite Crave original, Heated Rivalry, and even though it's not his bit, you know I had to get him to squish my head. Now joined by Canadian legend, Dave Foley. Thanks for joining me.
Oh, well, thank you for having me, Anna. I love your sweater.
Thank you. I thought I'd fit the theme of the day.
I know. I got to get one of those.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll send you one, eh?
All right.
We'll be matching. I want to talk to you because you are actually talking about something we love around here, hockey. You have a new show on Crave called Hockey Fanatics. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, well, it's a show which, from the title, is focused on the fans of the teams and the community that surrounds the teams in different NHL towns. So we sort of travel from town to town and get to meet people and get to explore the sort of the culture of each city and the cuisine of each city if they have some. You know.
You're an Etobicoke boy, yes?
I am. Yeah.
So how did you feel? I'm assuming you're a Leafs fan.
I am a Leafs fan.
Yeah. Okay.
True to the blue.
Right. So it must have been hard for you going to Vancouver then and dealing with those Canucks fans.
Well,
no?
you know, it's one of the necessary things I had to overcome in this show was I had to be willing to put on the jersey.
Oh no!
Of all of our enemies. So I
this is blasphemy.
I wore a Canucks jersey.
Okay.
I wore, I even wore the Habs jersey in Montreal.
Oh no.
Because but the cool thing was like I'd go to these towns and we'd spend time with people, the local fans.
Sure.
So that by the time we go to the game at the end of the episode, I was ready to cheer. I was like, I was indoctrinated.
Okay.
Maybe hypnotized is more the term.
That's the thing. You can actually get hypnotized, especially from Habs fans, because they're so fun and that barn is so good.
They're a little livelier than Maple Leafs fans.
Oh, 100%.
To be honest.
No, the Habs actually have it good. So you got to chat with Jay Baruchel then.
I did, yes.
Yeah.
Who's a great guy. I've known Jay for a little while. And he actually did a cameo in our Kids in the Hall reboot as well. He did a sketch with Mark McKinney.
Oh, funny you should bring up Kids in the Hall.
Yeah. Oh, sure. What,
Oh,
have you heard of
great.
them?
Yeah, I have. I actually grew up watching Kids in the Hall.
Really?
My grandparents, my nana and nono didn't have cable growing up, so my brother and I would just watch Kids in the Hall.
Oh.
It was on one of the 3 channels that they had. So, no, would this be strange? Because I know it wasn't really your bit, but do you think we could crush each other's heads?
Oh, sure.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I should do this. I should
Yeah,
do
this
this
way.
hand. There's. I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your head. Mark's not that talented. Nothing he did.
It's a hard bit.
I could have done all his stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
your show.
Ooh, I'm a chicken lady. Yeah, he's not so good.
Your show is on Crave. I have to talk about a couple of other Crave originals that I absolutely love. I want to know if you've watched Heated Rivalry. Have you taken a gander?
Is that on Crave?
It's
yeah,
on Crave.
It's, I watched the first episode down
So good.
in the States. Yeah, I thought, well, I'm, anything that gets Americans aware of hockey
You'll take.
and homosexuality are good things. I mean, if we can spread the gospel of both pastimes.
Listen, I'm with you.
Yeah, and it's also it's just nice to see beautiful young men with gorgeous rock hard bodies finally getting a chance to have a shot at show business. It's just so because it's hard for those people that look like that to get a break.
I know it's so tough out there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I actually could have chatted with him forever, but the show was not that long and I was having a full-on laugh attack. And just a reminder, you can watch Hockey Fanatics, which is streaming now on Crave. As soon as you finish watching this show, you need to head to Bardown's YouTube page because they are at it again with an Olympic-themed quiz you have to see. And the boys even got some help from a 2-time Olympic gold medalist in Drew Doughty.
True or false? Me and Shea Weber had more combined goals than the rest of our team in 2014.
Dewey coming at me with the true or false questions. Dewey.
Well, this is bad, but I'm already thinking into not the question, but the way that you'd approach writing this question.
I'm just gonna say true, even though I think you're dogging me here. 2014 was a weird year. They did not allow a lot of goals, but they didn't score a lot of goals either.
I know for a fact that Doughty was the team's leading scorer that tournament.
I think this is actually true because it is crazy that Doughty and Weber led the team in goals.
I'm gonna go false though because I just think it's crazy that combined they would have had more goals than the entirety of Team Canada's forward group.
I really am going back to, do I think that you had Drew Doughty read an incorrect fact about himself?
True.
I'm going to let Mr. Doughty himself let you know if you're correct.
The answer is false. Me and Shea had 7 goals, the rest of the team had 10.
I was thinking Luca was crazy for that because why would Drew Doughty read a false stat about himself? But he did trick them. Jesse was right. Go to Bardown's YouTube page to watch the full video, or if you're watching us on Insta, just click the link below. That's it for us today. We'll see you back tomorrow, 3 Eastern, no Pacific, and a very happy birthday to one of DSC's biggest fans, Steve. Thanks for watching.